All right, y'all, good morning. It is a travel day today. Gonna enjoy the views. We are headed, Chaminda, where are we headed?
To Habarana.
Habanara. We're headed to Habanara. Nah, that's still not right.
One last time. Habarana.
Habarana.
That's right.
Habarana. We are headed to Habarana from Jaffna. We're gonna stop along the way, try some fruits you can really only find here in Sri Lanka, have a nice dinner at the hotel. Then we're gonna wake up next morning and we're gonna show you all the different hoppers you can get here in Sri Lanka. Y'all, this is the last one with Sri Lanka Tourism here in Sri Lanka. If you don't know, it's Max with My Kind of Beats. Let's get it started. So bright. We are at the first location, Green Cafe. Up here they'll have these little cafes that are, I think, funded by the Army. They're a great place to kind of stop, nice, clean, expensive, to grab a cup of tea.
Want to eat something?
And the beauty is it's so cheap. I mean, that is like half the price of what you're gonna pay anywhere else. Patties, patties, patties. Oh yeah, I need that ketchup. We went with Chaminda's favorite, the patties, which is gonna be like a vegetable mixture. It's gonna have the egg in there, wrapped up and fried. These are big, heavy, and dense. Got that nice crunch on the outside. Reminds me more of a cutlet, but just doesn't really hold up. We actually went to Chaminda's house and his mom made a fantastic patty, so this one just feels suboptimal to me. Then have a little milk tea with it. This is the Sri Lankan way. I swear sometimes I'm the worst judge with those because you get that crunchy outside, that creamy inside, and then some salsa dip in. Just hits home for me no matter what. But we back on that road. Let's get on it. So we were driving along and saw this mango hut, so we had to give it a stop and come back and try out some mango. Now there's over 10 varieties you can try here in Sri Lanka, but this guy by itself has 3 that he's actually just picking off his trees right back here. You see it's got that beautiful orange color that contrasts with that green outside, and then it got a little bit of chili on there. Ooh. So soft, so sweet, that barely has any sour to it, and you get that nice little kick of chili. He didn't throw any salt on it though, really, so it's not salty at all. Oh, that bite had a little bit more salt. There it was. Got another variety of mango here. It's hard to believe these are the same species, but this is the Bilat, which, I mean, it's super tiny. Look at it. I don't think it's quite there. Not near as sweet. Doesn't have that creamy factor to it. Just not there yet. Picked it a little early. Nice, got a couple mangoes in it, so we're gonna keep going though and try to find a fruit stall that has, well, something else besides mangoes. All right, got a big old stall full of fruit now. The choices are endless.
Locally they call it Alfonso.
Alfonso?
Yeah.
All right, we got the Alfonso here. It's pretty expensive. This is like one more of your like luxury cars for mangoes.
Wait, did I do it?
Sharing is caring, brother.
Yeah, man.
Sharing is caring. Let's try this luxury brand mango out. That is soft like mango butter. The juices just explode when you bite that. Extremely sweet, and then just a kiss of sour at the end. We're not taking any breaths, there's no talking, we're just digging into this mango. Wow, superb. I wanted to try out the mangosteen, and I think we picked right. Look how aesthetically pleasing this is. It's purely sweet. I was expecting some sour with it. The ones I've had before have a nice little sour kick to them. This one, just sweet. And to tell you the truth, I miss the sour. I like to play on sweet and sour with these. All right, Chaminda, where are we? I feel like we're in the middle of nowhere.
It's Palvahara village in Habarana.
Okay, and we're actually going to a mud house?
Yeah.
Okay, we're about to grab some lunch. Let's get in here. It's so much easier than me saying it. And if anybody's wondering, Chaminda had to say it because I had like 5 mistakes. I can't get it. Man, I feel like I'm back home.
Bit different setup, but the same. The smell, the mud, how they have the seating area, so same.
Yeah, it's all.
This flow.
Oh. It's amazing when you walk in this mud hut and you can feel the temperature come down. Looks like the outside's made of clay, but apparently the floor is made out of cow poo-poo. Even the whole cooking table here is made of clay. You got a couple little branches right here that are actually kind of pushed into the ground and formed around to make it nice and sturdy. But look at the way they formed it right here. Just got a little almost cave right here. Push the sticks under there, get that fire going. Sucks in that oxygen, like fire gets going nice and hot. I didn't realize we were having a little bit of feast. Check it out. We got clay pot on clay pot on clay pot.
This coconut.
And they give you a traditional drink here called belimal, which is a herbal drink that it goes pretty far back in Sri Lanka's history. You can actually take it with a little bit of jaggery as well, but last time I had it, it wasn't too bad, so I'm gonna try it by itself. There's a lot of steam coming on here. I'm scared to take a sip. Wow, this one has a lot more intense of what I'm gonna guess is the flour they're using to make it. Again, not bitter, very floral, but this has such an intense flavor coming from it. From the one I tried the first time, this one's much better. Oh, we absolutely load this up. We're gonna be a bunch of little kids though, and we're gonna go eat in the treehouse. Teamwork. I tell you what though, any effort is worth this view. Right here, I guess on the river, I guess is what it is. I mean, it's water that's moving, so I think river works. This is for the people who have been following me for a long time. The hat's backwards. Y'all know we serious about eating. Not wasting any time, going to get in there, get that fried up fish. There's some of those long beans and the coconut milk and turmeric and other spices all together. That's why you gotta love that coconut sambal. It is a great binder for your rice and all the goodies. As soon as you add the coconut sambal, everything just comes together so well. The winner by far is the fried fish because they've cut it up into smaller pieces and then fried it. Get a greater fried up surface area ratio so you get more of a crunch. Almost like a little crunchy fish nugget, but a lot better. Ouch, that was a bone. Come to this side, check it out. We got more of a pumpkin curry here, and then that cassava. Look how creamy this cassava one is. That is just absolutely gorgeous. Oh my, I need some rice. That's the dish of the curry rice. Usually curry rice, there's 1 or 2 dishes that really stand out. That cassava one is the star of the show. Not only do you get that nice creamy earthy cassava, but then just that sauce. And that sauce is so nice, it's sharing that love with all these other dishes and just getting mixed in there. So this is a special spot where they bring a lot of tourists, kind of showing what life was like in Sri Lanka. And then these dishes, you can tell, are tailored a little bit more to a Western palate. They're really coconutty, they're really creamy, they're really decadent. I am missing out my fried little dried out chilies to go with this to get some heat. And just overall, the spices aren't as much because it is so coconutty and creamy, but hey, that's cool, you know? And just some nice fruit finished off. All right, like I said, not near as many spices, but they're still delicious. No matter what though, we gotta get on it to get to our next destination. It's gonna be it that I bring from you to today. So I'll catch y'all tomorrow morning when we go for a big, big, big breakfast. Good morning, y'all, from Jetwing Lake Hotel. Just an absolutely stunning 4-star hotel. We are finishing this tour off with a bang. We got the head chef right here, and he's gonna show us how to prepare hoppers, one of my favorite meals here in Sri Lanka. And we got 4 types coming, along with a mutton curry. I think he's about to cook up that curry now, so let's get in here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
So we are marinating first. This is basically very important for the part of the cooking. So marination.
Little oil to keep it together.
Yeah, little oil which is getting the subtle flavor of soy. So just we put the coconut oil, curry leaves. This is one of the and curry pincha. Also we add some lemongrass.
Always gonna throw in a few base spices, a few base ingredients, and some oil. Get them heating up, get those flavors releasing and going.
It's getting more flavor. It's very important. This need to keep the marinated. After sorting for the meat.
You know the Sri Lankan cooking's taking off. You got the aromatics just coming up. You start to smell it. Starts to get you hungry. Throw that meat in on that high heat. Create that sear and keep those juices locked in.
Gravy for having for the hoppers. You can add a little bit more chili.
Sri Lankan spicy.
Yes. Now we are going to start to cook.
Added a few more spices, gonna start building the base of the gravy, but what you love to see is when those spices kind of get stuck to the bottom and he scrapes it up, you get that little high heat with those spices. Oh, it just builds a beautiful curry gravy. What he did is he added just a touch of water and we've really pulled the heat off of it, and we're just gonna let it go low and slow, let the spices kind of get to know each other, marry, come together, and be one big, happy, flavor-packed family. And now we got the little hopper, little pan. This is iconic right here. A key to a good hopper pan is you gotta have one deep enough so you can get in there and kind of scrape it out. Because what I love about hoppers is you get those edges nice and crispy, but that bottom's usually nice, gooey, and doughy. Man, I keep getting close to this thing and it smells delicious. I gotta get close to film, but I get too close and I already start eating it. All right, we had to bring in the hopper expert here. So notice what they do is they actually pour the batter into the bottom, and notice how thin that batter really is. Then they give it a little swirl, put it over that heat again, and boom, hit it with the lid. Now we're starting to get into the hoppers I've never seen before. This is the honey hopper, and they've actually already mixed the honey, which is coming from Sri Lanka, into the batter, and then they're just making it just like a normal hopper. I'm so excited to see the honey's actually in the batter and not just put on top. That means it's gonna hit that high heat pan and get that little bit of caramelization. Oh my. Wow, I'm really feeling spoiled, y'all. That was so much fun to watch hoppers being made. It's just a treat while here in Sri Lanka. Got that mutton curry coming. And it is here, and we have an absolutely stunning spread. We got that mutton curry, we got 3 types of sambal. The sin sambal, which is gonna be that caramelized onion. You got the coconut sambal, and then the luminous, which is that red, hot, fiery chili sambal. And then just a basket of love over here full of all different types of hoppers. Now, first thing we got is a herbal soup called kodakanda here, and I wanna give it a try. First look at it. It's got the rice in it, a few of those herbs in it. It's a bright green curry. It looks like it's almost made with a bunch of curry leaves. It's so bright green. Oh, that is nice, savory, touch of saltiness, almost like a rice porridge, but a little thinner, a little closer to a soup. That actually will kind of help get your appetite wet right there. I was expecting bitterness though. There's actually no bitter, but this is just something that goes way back in Sri Lanka's history. I mean, before they were even colonized, something they would eat to kind of build themselves up nice and hearty and help their health. Keeping it simple, going with the basic hopper right off the beginning, and then a sambal trio. I mean, that brings a smile to my face, and then get a little bit of that mutton curry. Start off with some fire here. Get us a nice little scoop of the fire, then just a little of that mutton curry as well. What you love about hoppers, you get the crunch from that little thin outside coating, that little bit of doughiness from the bottom, but that mutton curry is gorgeous. I mean, the way that the mutton is so soft and so tender, yet you still have to chew it because it's lean, but it has enough oil in it that just coats your mouth, so all those spices it was cooking are just coating your mouth with flavor. I think that deserves a second opportunity for sure. Probably gonna get a third, fourth, fifth, and sixth as well. Now you see we got the egg hopper. I actually went for the one that's busted because the egg yolk is nice and uniform in here already, and that's kind of what I'm wanting. So this is how I like to construct them. I like to kind of just pile it on and then just pull it to you and roll it up. This is kind of Max's way of eating hoppers. I tell you what, I didn't eat much of this herbal soup, but I found it's a great palate cleanser. Part of the reason I like layering on top and then rolling is because you can get more sambals in here. Those taste just like the ones from Penang. It's so fascinating the way food just moves and influences cultures and vice versa. Hoppers will be something I miss so much from Sri Lanka. They just do everything I want. Crunch, doughiness, and transport all the flavor from the sambals and the curries to me. Oops, I went through that fire sambal a little too fast. So here we have the milk hopper, and you can tell, look at it, almost looks like milk rice right here, the way it's so doughy and creamy. You don't get as much crunch on this. The outside's got a little bit, but this is what you come for a decadent, coconutty, creamy bite. It's not near as sweet as it sounds or looks. Got a touch of sweetness, but just nice, creamy, decadent. Makes you close your eyes, makes you dance a little bit, makes you feel uplifted and feel good. Ooh, egg porn. I didn't give y'all an alert at all. I just threw porn right on your screen. You may get a virus from that. And then the honey hopper, really great for an afternoon tea time snack, or a great way to have a little sweet treat to finish off your meal. Chef, thank you so much. That was a fantastic mutton curry and just overall a spectacular dish. Man, that's gonna stay with me a while because my stomach is really full.
Oh, thank you very much. I believe you got the real, authentic Sri Lankan flavor.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And just thank you very much for joining with me.
Thank you
Thanks.
so much.
Cheers. Cheers.
Ooh, my, that hit the spot. Chef's just a good guy, cooking with a lot of love, y'all. But before we sign off, we got one more goodbye. We got Chaminda. All right, y'all, Chaminda, this is my brother here. Now, he set up everything for this whole journey, so everything you saw was because of this guy. This is my brother. He's really put up with me for too many days, so put him through a lot. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, man.
Dude,
Yeah.
y'all, this is an awesome, awesome tour. Thank you to Chaminda with Sri Lanka Tourism for putting me on it. Y'all, it's been Max My Kind of Beats. Catch you at the next video.
Everyone, this is Sri Lanka.
Do it.